A 16-year-old Australian kid is in custody after violent extremist material were found on his devices. Wow, another one. Folks, if you're not paying attention to what's going on in the world and you have kids or you deal with kids, and I'm talking kids from 5 years old all the way to the late teens, you need to pay attention to what's going on. Everything isn't on Facebook. There's a lot of social media apps that are exposing all these youngsters to violent extremist ideology, anything from terrorism to nihilistic behaviors to neo-Nazis, all sorts of different motives and ideologies. Here's the thing. The Australian Federal Police has charged the 16-year-old Darwin teenager over alleged possession and online transmission of violent extremist material promoting nationalist ideology. Now, in that case, was a nationalist ideology. The AFP says the investigation started after a report to the National Security Hotline about an online user allegedly accessing and sharing violent extremist material through social media. You got to give kudos to where it belongs. Somebody noticed this and made a report. Imagine if they noticed it and then just wrote it off as something not important. Where would this kid have been gone in a couple of weeks? That's why it's important to always keep in mind when you see something, say something, because one short little phone call, one tip could save so many lives. The police say they searched a Darwin home, seized electronic devices, and later found videos, photographs, and messages on the teen's phone and social media accounts. They also say that the officers found also a prohibited weapon at the house, which means he had the means to go out and conduct an attack whenever he was ready. This is a perfect case showing how early intervention and reporting can stop the next mass attack by youth who've been radicalized by various extremist groups online. Again, if you have children, if you're around children, if they're using social media, you need to keep a tight rope around who they're talking to because they are being exploited day in and day out. What we see in these reports are what is released. There are hundreds of thousands of investigations all over the world by different law enforcement entities and intelligence agencies that are dealing with these type of cases. It's just not that many are getting out into the public sphere for you to be able to see. If you like what you see, make sure you follow. Give me a comment as to what you think people should do and how parents and adults can help curb these type of behaviors and these type of situations where it puts kids at risk. Make a comment, make sure to follow, always be safe, be vigilant. If you see something, say something, and have a great day.